Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet service, God, the bride, the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters that are sincere, your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off of the brother, the hopeful like 3. And we're going to basically get into this video. We're going to allow it to play, and I'm going to grab a few precepts. The Lord's willing to be edifying. So with that being said, fair use. All right. And you see that precept right there, the brother posted. I'm actually read that. It said, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none, right? Because ultimately, these are the times in which it is that we are in, man. You see, where a lot of these people here in America, Babylon the Great, you see these heathens, 2/3. A lot of these people, they want America to go back to what it used to be. You see these people praying for better times to come here to America. You see with everything that's ultimately plaguing and coming upon this place, with everything getting worse by the second. You see, these people want good times to come back, but that time and season is over, man. We're in a time of, where the Lord is about to allow things to heat up. You see, where judgment is coming. You see, so there ain't no peace coming to this place, America, nor the world. You see, that's all a thing of the past, man. It's just going to continue to get worse and worse. As it tells us right here, I'm going to grab this precept. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 14, verse 16. For yet greater evils, right, meaning bad times, than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So each day that goes by is going to be worse than the day before. You see, that's the time that we are in. Verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weakened through age, so much the more shall evils, right, increase upon them, right, talking about the people that dwell therein, that dwell within this earth, man. That's all that's coming for the people that are in the earth. You see, nothing but evils upon these people, man, especially if you're not of the Lord's elect. That's ultimately all that's coming. You see,
America, what is going on? I am so disappointed and sad right now by the constant stream of violence, political division, and the general sense of chaos. It feels like every time you check the news or scroll online, there's another tragedy, another life lost, another group fighting, another moment where it seems like things are falling apart. What you're witnessing is a painful mix of real systematic problems, gun violence, and mass shootings.
right. And ultimately, these people have no clue ultimately why these things are happening, you see, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is not dealing with these people, man. You see these 2/3 nor these heathens, man. So these people don't have a clue ultimately what time of season we are in. You see, these people are blinded. But I'm going to grab this precept right here. This is 2nd Esdras, right? Chapter 9. And I'm going to read verse 1 down to 5, right? And it says, he answered me then and said, measure out a time diligently in itself, right? And how do you measure the time diligently? You ultimately look at what the scriptures say and you apply it with what's happening in the earth now. That's how we're able to know what time and season we are in, right? And a lot of these people, they're simple. They don't know how to do that. So they just think that everything that is happening is out of coincidence or just things are getting worse. They don't know that ultimately the things that are happening, that the Lord is the one that's doing it and he's the one controlling it. You see, because these people are simple, right? So I'm going to finish reading. It says, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, right? Verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And when you go into that word visit, it means to judge. And that's ultimately the time and season we are in. That's why all of these things are happening, right? Because the Lord is judging this earth, which he made, and it's going to get worse. As I read earlier, greater evils are coming, man, right? Verse 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, all of these things are taking place, right? Earthquakes happening in diverse places, all of these protests that are happening throughout America and worldwide. All of these things are, happening currently, man. These are the signs, right? The tokens. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And that's what these Babylonians don't understand, that we're at the end, man, that we're coming to the end of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, being in power, being in rulership, man. And that's why things are only going to continue to escalate and to get worse from here on out, man. You see in this place, America and worldwide, right? So I'm going to actually go to this precept as well. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, and I'm going to go down to verse 5. It says, thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Verse 6, an end is come, the end is come, and watch it for thee, behold, it is come. And that's what time of season we're in. We're in the time of the end, man, right? And things are going to continue to get worse, you know, so no peace is coming for this place, America, no for the world. Only thing is coming is, you see, destruction and judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, upon the wicked. 2/3 and you heathens, man. That's all that's coming for you people, man. You see, it ain't going to get back better. It's not going to get, you know, how it used to be back in the glory days when America was, you know, booming and the society was on a up and up and everything was just, you know, peaceful and normal and people could do all of the things that they used to do and life was smooth. You see, all of that is over, man. You see, and that's what a lot of these people want to come back. But hey, those days are over, man. You see, we're in a new time of season, man. You see, I should say, but we're in a time of judgment. You know, that's what's coming. All right.
Which continue to plague communities. Political polarization, where people just aren't just disagreeing, they're literally dehumanizing each other. Racial and social tensions, which keep boiling over because underlying injustices haven't been addressed. And then information on environment that amplifies conflict and fear, often more than solutions or hope. I keep seeing reports on kids shot in schools. I'm seeing families torn apart by shootings in grocery stores, synagogues, bars, churches, and concerts. Violence at political rallies, and I've watched people lose friendships and relationships because of things they believe. Another tragedy in a country that feels like it's crumbling because of violence? Come on, everybody. Tomorrow was the...
Right, and we hear what it is she's saying, and ultimately everything that she's speaking about is only the beginning, man. You see, as it tells us right here, I'm going to go to that precept. Bear with me. This is St. Matthew, right? Chapter 24, right? Because Lord Yahushua gave his disciples at the time, which later on became apostles, minus in Judas Iscariot, which ultimately betrayed our Lord and Savior. He gave the disciples at the time a rundown of everything that was going to be happening, ultimately leading up to the destruction of this kingdom and the Lord's second return. And we see all of those things happening now. That's why I brought out those scriptures earlier talking about that we're at the end, man. And that's what a lot of these people don't know, right? And it's only going to get worse, right? So this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world, which is talking about the ending of this eon, this age, right? Verse 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many, and you shall have wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, right? All of these things are happening, right? But this is the point right here, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrow. So like I said, everything that these Babylonians are complaining about now, thinking that everything is just bad, hey, you people ultimately ain't seen nothing yet, man, because the Lord is bringing, you know, greater evils, man. You see, to this place, America and worldwide. What does it tell us in 2 Timothy 3:1, that in the last days, perilous times shall come, man. It's about to get real perilous, man. You see, people not even knowing, you see, just how worse the things are going to get, man. You see, people thinking stuff is bad now, but little do they know, right? And we're going to actually look up that word perilous, right? On an AI overview on Google, the meaning, and it goes into a time full of danger or risk, you see, and I'm actually go down into the similar words, right? It says risky, unsafe, hazardous, dangerous, right? Uncertain, right? Critical, right? Dangerous, difficult, right? And that's the times in which it is that we're in, but it's only going to get worse. We are in those difficult times, right? But we ain't seen nothing yet. Like I said before, everything is only just going to continue to increase and increase, get worse as time progresses, man. You see, as it tells us right here in this precept as well. I'm going to grab that This is Second Esdras, chapter 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 37. All right. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." You see, because everything that's coming is not going to slack. Like I said, these people think everything is going to get back normal. It's going to go back to being good. Things are going to, slow down, and they're going to get back to living their normal lives, and America's going to get great again. That's what a lot of these people hope and in their mind think is going to happen. But hey, that ain't the truth. You see, verse 38. "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment," right? Verse 39. "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side." And that's that time that we in, man. Well, hey, these sorrows, you see, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to bring to the earth, hey, it's only going to get worse. It's about to be coming on all sides, man. Evils from all sides, man. You see, everything which it is the Lord is about to plague this place, America, and the world with. You see, famines, blackouts. You see, race wars, class wars, civil wars, World War III. You see, all of these things are coming, man. So like I said, what these people see ultimately occurring now is nothing, man, compared to what's ultimately coming. You see, the greater sorrows,
Supposed to remember a time on 9/11 when this country stood united, when we didn't care who was Republican or who was Democrat, when we looked at each other as just simply Americans. But instead of unity, this country is more divided than ever. And I can't help but think this tragedy is going to push the divide even deeper. It should not matter your race or your color or your sex. We are all human beings, and there's one race, the human race, just one. We all need to love each other and treat each other fairly. If we all stood together, we would be so strong. We all have the same anatomy. We just have different heights.
Right. And we hear what it is that these people are saying, but hey, that ain't the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see, a lot of you people want peace to come, and you want things to get back to how it used to be and stuff like that. But hey, that ain't what the Lord wants. You see, what did the Lord say in St. Luke chapter 12? Right. I'm going to grab that. Bear with me. St. Luke chapter 12. And I'm going to go straight to the point, right? Verse 51. It says, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division," man, right? And we're going to look at that word division, right? Just for edification's sake as well. We're going to look that up real fast, because this is what the Lord is bringing to the earth. And this is what we see happening. Nothing but a bunch of division, right? And it's all the Lord's doing. You see, this is the meaning of it. It goes into the action of separating something into parts, or the process of being separated. So it's basically separation, right? And you go into the similar words to it, right? The meanings, it goes into to break up, right? Disconnection, man. You see, splitting, right? To sever something, right? And that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing, man. He's severing the peace, man, that was in his place, man. He's bringing, you see, disorder. The Lord is bringing that sword, man. You see, destruction. You see, that's all that's coming. All right. So bear with me. I'm going to go back to this video. Right. We're just going to watch the rest of it. Right.
Sizes, eye color, hair color, skin color, and features. What is happening here? Why are words being met with bullets? Why are kids in schools being shot in 2025? The value of human life is so low in America right now. What is going on? We should be reflecting on 9/11 tomorrow as a day of unity and resilience. But tonight we're reflecting on yet another American life lost to senseless violence. What in the actual hell is going on? Can't we all just be treated equal and fair? I think we can all agree on one thing. Isn't that what we really want? Everybody to be treated equal and fair, to have the same opportunities. I think that's all we want in life. Guys, we have to do better. Please, we really need more love in this world. Smile and try to make it a great day amongst all this violence. Have a great night.
Right. And we heard what it is she said, but ultimately, like I just said a moment ago, you see, that's not the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see, a lot of these people want peace to come to the earth. A lot of these people want things to go back to how it used to be, and, the good old days, as they would say. But hey, that ain't what's coming, man. You see, the Lord is bringing destruction, And a lot of you people are about to realize that real soon, that, hey, there's no stopping what's coming, because it's prophecy, man. These things will come to pass. You see, these evil times that a lot of you people don't want to happen, hey, it's going to come, man. Right? No running from it, no dodging it, no praying it away. None of the different things that you people may try to do or say, not going to stop what's coming, man. Right? As it tells us right here. I'm going to go to that real quick. Right? Because this is the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 46, right? And I'm going to start at verse 9, right? But the point is at verse 10. And it says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And that's ultimately what we see happening. Everything that's occurring in the earth, you see, it's the counsel and the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and they're going to stand. So guess what? All of these things that a lot of you Americans don't want to come to pass, a lot of these evil times that you people been hearing the men of the Lord speak about, that we've been prophesying, telling you is to come, hey, it's coming, man. You see? Because it's the will of the Lord at the end of the day. You see? And we know that the words of the Lord shall not return unto him void, man. But it shall accomplish that in which he pleased and prosper in the thing whereto he sent it, man. Right? Isaiah 55:11. Right? So nothing is coming but evils, man. That's the time and season we're in, man. And hey, you know, that's just the time that we are in. You know, so with that being said, Lord's willing, I pray this video be edifying, just something quick through the spirit. To the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.